This is a Sports Catastrophe production.
Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Carter. I welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe on this day. And on this day, June 18th, 1977, it was a massive moment for everyone to see a rival and an anger on their own team. So, yes, this was the day Billy Martin and Reggie Jackson had a feud inside the clubhouse at Fenway Park and almost came to blows. It almost destroyed the 1977 New York Yankees. Billy Martin was the versatile, fiery manager of the New York Yankees at that time. Billy Martin used to be a star for the New York Yankees until one nightclub incident in 1953 kind of ruined his career in a sense. But basically, Billy Martin was a pretty decent manager and all that. He helped the Twins get to the 1969 playoffs and all that, which was good. So anyway, the Yankees of 1977 looked decent in a sense. They had Thurman Munson, they had Chris Chambliss, they had Greg Nettles, Bucky Dent, and a few other key names. The Yankees decided to get Mike Torres, a free agent starting pitcher who looked pretty good and all that. And combined with a few other people I can't recall. I know Goose Gossage was on that team. Basically, the Yankees looked a little primed to be the best team in the American League East. They had a deal with Boston or Baltimore, who basically were always up the Yankees' gullet, if you will. So anyway, they picked up a key piece in free agency, Reggie Jackson. After Oakland let him go to Baltimore on a one-year contract, Reggie did okay, but, the Yankees wanted Reggie Jackson. The Montreal Expos had a chance to pick up Reggie Jackson and negotiate with him. But basically, there were a few major issues, and the Expos couldn't give him the contract, even if they wanted to. So the Yankees swooped in. Obviously, it's New York. What do you expect? So New York got Reggie Jackson. And it was huge. Reggie was basically the straw that broke the drink, the drink, if you will. But unfortunately, Reggie had an ego problem. So did Billy Martin. So basically, it came out ahead during a Saturday afternoon game as the Red Sox were hosting the Yankees. Reggie seemed to not chase down a fly ball, or basically did it nonchalantly. And basically, Billy was so pissed off he decided to get Roy White into the game in right field for Reggie. Reggie was upset that he was being taken out and basically went to the dugout to basically go after Billy Martin and all that. A brave coach, Yogi Berra, tried to separate them, and so did Elston Howard. Basically, they both were not too happy and all that with each other. And there were rumors that the Yankees were going to get rid of Billy Martin because of the fact that, he just couldn't control his charges, if you will. So that was huge and all that. The weird thing about that is it was kind of a rally point for the Yankees in 1977. They won the AL East. They took care of their rivals, Kansas City, in the ALCS, as per usual. And then in the World Series, Reggie was an icon, hitting those 3 home runs off 3 pitches. Well, off 3 swings. Reggie, I know, walked in the first inning, but didn't swing at any pitches. So basically, he took, let me see if I remember, Bert Hooden, Elias Sosa, and Charlie Hood deep. It was huge, especially that off of one knuckleball by Charlie Hood, put it into the black seats at remodeled Yankee Stadium. And it was amazing. That was a huge home run ball and all that. I mean, for Reggie to do that and to be in harmony with Billy Martin took a lot of guts by Steinbrenner. The good times would not last, as Reggie stayed with the Yankees till 1981 when he went to California to play for the Angels. But Billy Martin wouldn't last too long. Middle of the 78th season, he was basically turfed, and Bob Lemon, the former Cleveland star pitcher from the 40s, came in to be manager. And so the Yankees pulled off a rabbit out of their hat and came back from 13 games down to force a 1-game playoff with the Ball Sox for the AL East, and they won in Fenway Park against their former star Mike Torres, thanks to Bucky Dent's home run. So anyway, the Yankees would suffer massive losses from Munson, what died in 1979, and all that. Billy Martin would come back for 4 or 5 more terms of duty with the Yankees as manager, and basically there were a lot of problems. I mean, you gotta believe something was fishy. But anyway, yeah. So basically, this was a huge incident at the time. Still is. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.